Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakak Kodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, the great millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect and the 1/3. Alright, shalom to all you brothers out there, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice, as the scriptures teach us. And I'm just going into a quick lesson on how you read the scriptures. Scriptures clearly show us that the Lord has always wanted us separated from the heathens. All right. The Lord has always wanted us separated from the heathens, and you see how these heathens are ruling over us right now. All right. But this is going to be a great story, because what's going to happen in the end is we're getting our spot back. All right. We're going to get our spot back, and our spot back means we're the ones that are going to go back into rulership, and these heathens are going to be our inheritance. All right. As the scripture says. Okay. This is Leviticus 25 and 45. Moreover, of the children of the strangers that do sojourn among you, of them shall ye buy, and of their families that are with you, which they begot in your land, and they shall be your possession. And ye shall take them as an inheritance for your children after you, to inherit them for a possession. They shall be your bondmen forever. But over your brethren, the children of Israel, ye shall not rule over one another with rigor. Okay? You see? So, a lot of these people we're looking at around us, these other nations, we're really looking at our inheritance. We're looking at our future possession. Okay? If you look around, you know what I'm saying, we're the possession right now of Esau Edom. All right? We're in his kingdom right now. All right? All these other nations have taken that crafty counsel and are getting rich and taking advantage of the Israelites. All right? Of the children of Israel, you so-called Native Americans, Negroes, and Latinos. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is a just and fair individual. Okay? He's a just and fair power. And that's why, in the end, we're going to be ruling over them. All right? Because the difference is, we are the Lord's people. All right? The Lord chose Jacob. The Lord chose Israel. Okay? This is 2nd Esdras 6 and 5. And the present years were sought out. Salakia. Salakia. This is 2nd Esdras 6 and 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. You see? So, that shows that these people ain't nothing. These people are the lowest of the lowest that are ruling over us right now. Okay? you know, but that's also part of our punishment. All right? That's also part of our punishment. This is Revelation 2 and Revelation 2 and 26. And it reads, "And he that overcometh and keepeth my works to the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall be. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father." Okay? So, it says, to him will I give power over the nations. All right? So Esau and these other nations, Esau's already had his time to rule. So who's the Lord talking about here when he says give power over the nations? He's talking about us. All right? He's talking about us, giving us the power to rule over the nations. Which means they will be subject under us, which means they will be in captivity and they will be our possessions, our inheritance. Okay? This is Psalms 149 and 7. It says, I'll start at 6. "Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints." You see? To execute vengeance upon the heathen. All right? So the Lord is he's angry with these other nations. He's angry with all these other nations. All right? Because as the Lord said, they all confederate against thee. Okay? Their plan was to make the name of Israel be no more in remembrance, as the scripture says. Okay? This is Psalms 14 and 2. "The Lord looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek Yahweh." And Salakia. Salakia. I meant to say Isaiah 14 and 2. Salakia. "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors." You see? They shall rule over their oppressors. Okay? So really, we're just getting our spot back. All right? Because we were ruling over these Edomites before. All right? And our captivity is coming to an end. All right? And their captivity is about to begin. So I got one more scripture, and I'm going to end it with Psalms 54 and 3. No, I'm gonna. You matter of fact, Isaiah 54:3. For thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles and make the desolate cities to be inhabited. All right. So, hey, this is an inheritance from the Lord, which means there's nothing that can stop it. There's nothing that can stop it from happening or going forth. All right. Because this is the way the Lord set everything up, and this is the way that the Lord set it up, and Esau can't do anything about that. You know, he knows that he has a short time. So hopefully this was an edifying lesson. And with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakah Kodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.